Hello, and welcome to This Wife Budgets. I'm very excited to be back today. A few things before we get started. It is storming outside, so I know that my setting is a little bit darker than usual, and I hope that the lightning and thunder and rain isn't going to be too distracting. But if I was going to get this video out to you guys today, I had to go ahead and get it started. It is supposed to rain and storm all day, so I'm not expecting it to be any quieter any other time of the day. So that is just what it is. Excuse me. And we are going to try and deal with it. So hopefully it won't be too distracting for you guys. I hope that you all had a fabulous week. I have a few things we're going to chit chat about today. And I don't know what is wrong with my throat. I woke up this morning and I keep having to clear it. So we shall see. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to chit chat as we go, if that's okay with you guys. Today is the third cash stuffing of March, and I am loving this journey. I am absolutely loving this journey. I've had some new subscribers this week. So first of all, we'll go over this. My name is Michelle. I am a cash budgeter. I do cash stuffings once a week on this channel, as well as bill exchanges, extra cash stuffings from this, that, or the other. I am also working on a video to show you how I got started with budgeting and my journey so far. Hopefully that will be out towards the end of this month. So yeah, if you like that kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you are one of my faithful subscribers, thank you for coming back, and I love getting you guys comments and just your interaction with the videos. It is a lot of fun. So let's get right into it today. So last week, if you remember, I did not cash stuff my cash envelopes that go in my wallet. So groceries, fuel, and miscellaneous did not get stuffed. So all of them are empty except for this one, because we did have $10 that we left in miscellaneous, and I did spend 5 of that. And so there are 5 ones, which is going to go into my $1 savings challenge. And now these are empty. My reason for not stuffing this is because we took a little trip. We've had a little trip planned since December to go visit some family members. I have family that lives out of state. And so in December, we planned a trip just to kind of make our rounds and visit a few of our friends and family. And so that is what we did this week. A few things came up that was unexpected. So we ended up having to spend an extra night in a hotel that wasn't paid for, because I had paid for our hotels back in December. But we ended up having to stay an extra night, so that did go on our credit card, which we will work to pay off. And then, of course, I'm not sure if you guys know, but fuel is more expensive than it used to be. So yeah, that was a whole thing. And so we spent a lot more on fuel than we had originally planned, a few months ago. So that, some of that will be coming out of my travel envelope. I haven't decided for sure exactly how much, so I will be going over that and probably unstuffing it sometime this week. So probably next week you will see less money in my travel fund. So that is that, and it is okay. We had a great time. I went to visit my brother. He lives about 7 hours away, and I don't get to see him very often. The last time I saw him was January the 1st for New Year's, and so I got to see him, my sister-in-law, and my sweet little niece. She is 2, and I absolutely am in love with her. She is getting this funny little personality, and she is hilarious. Absolutely had so much fun spending time with her. Then we went to see some aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, yada yada. So anyway, we're going to give this account. I do believe we have $644 today. So we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. Perfect. Those ones are so raggedy they kept sticking together. So did you guys have a great week? I hope that you all did. We got home late last night, so I've been working all morning trying to make change because I had to go to the ATM, and as you know, they only give you certain bills. And so yeah, you will see some different denominations in some of my envelopes because we had to make change, but that is okay. We made it work. Also, some of my a lot of my categories are going to be getting less amounts just because my husband was off work this week. I did have some money that was coming in from some jobs, so that is what we're using, but it's not as much as we're used to stuffing, but that is okay. We are going to make it work, and at least we are stuffing something. That is the thing with budgeting for me, is that I want to make whatever I have work best for me. So if I'm stuffing a lot or if I'm stuffing a little, at least I'm stuffing something. I actually made sure that all of my envelopes got something, and that made me super happy. Even though it's a lot of them are a lot less than what I would normally put, it still just felt good to be putting something in there. And so make your budget work for you. Okay, not everybody's budget is the same, and not every week will be the same sometimes. So make it work, because you're still saving something, and that is what is important. So we're going to get started. Okay, second of all, I have no change today because I only used cards on my trip because I don't like having to worry about, using cash when I'm traveling. I have that much cash on me. So I did use credit cards and debit cards. So there's no change today, but that is okay. We are stuffing some dollars in here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 going in there, and that is done. And then we're going to get started with our cash envelopes. So groceries is only getting $120 this week. We have quite a bit in the freezer, so I'm not concerned that we won't have enough, because we'll just need some fresh stuff and, milk and bread, that kind of thing. So we should be fine. Fuel is getting 60, and I do believe I did 320s. It is insane to see fuel prices. And just like seeing the number go way up from what it was just a month ago, when I fill up my car. So yeah, and miscellaneous is getting 50 as always. And we're going to set these aside. But I don't regret our trip. We had a lot of fun, and it's just good to see family, spend time with family. My brother works a lot, so they don't get to come down very much. So I definitely was glad to be able to go to them. And it was a very good trip. So credit card is getting 20 today per usual. And you may see a little bit more going into this in the next coming weeks just because of that hotel room and the extra gas. Some of it may just get built up in here and then paid off. So we'll just see. 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64 in credit cards. So this morning I woke up to the sound of hail pounding down on my house. And I was like, oh my goodness, it is not going to be a good day. I haven't been out to look at my car yet. I'm a little worried. I don't know what to expect. I expect to see lots of little dings in the hood of my car. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Car insurance is getting 45 per usual. And now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 195 in car insurance, which is really good. Car note, you see different denominations in here because I had to get changed. So it has 100, and we are adding 68 today. We normally add, oh no, that's for another, okay, so I did 320s, I'm sorry. We normally add 88, but as I said, some things are getting a little bit less, and As you all know, I pay extra on my car note every month, so it's okay if I don't get to this month. But we'll see. Maybe next week we can put a little extra and make it up. So we now have 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, and 168 in car note. And we still have like 3 weeks to get that where it needs to be. Jim is getting 15 today instead of 20, and that is okay. We still haven't gotten our new gym membership. We've just been too busy, but this will just keep adding up until we need to. 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, and 92. Is that right? Yes, okay. 92 in gym. Phone is getting 50 today instead of 60, but we're a little bit ahead, so I'm not sweating it. And we now have 200, 50, 300. Oh, goodness. 320, 340, 341, and 342 in phone. School is getting 20 today instead of 28, but that is okay. We will make it up. And I did pull this out earlier today, this morning, because it has to go back to the bank because it pulls today. So we will do that later. Utilities is getting 60. So 20, 40, and 60 in there. And we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, and 120 in utilities, which is perfect. So we are done with bills. Okay, I'm sorry about that. This video is going to be edited in the middle. I was getting a phone call. So now we're going to be moving on. We finished our bills binder. We're going to be moving on to our challenges and our shorter term envelopes. So we're going to go ahead and do our challenges first. As you know, we aren't doing the penny challenge because there was no change, but we are doing the weather challenge, which gets $18 today. And we have one more week. Oh my word. I'm just going to put that right there for now. I'll fix it later. We have one more week in this, and that makes up our month of March. So let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18 going in here. And we'll count and see what we have. So 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 165, 170, 171, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, and 183. Wow. I think we're definitely going to have a good amount at the end of the year for that. This week in 52 week, we're actually stuffing a little bit less. We're not going in order just because we have a little less money, but that's okay. We are still doing an amount, so we're going to do 20 this week. And I'm going to grab that real quick, and we're going to give this a count. And see, that's the thing with budgeting is I'm not discouraged this week because I'm stuffing less. I'm excited that I actually get to stuff something. And so I'm telling you what, these are driving me crazy. So not getting discouraged, not giving up, staying focused, and you will get to your goal. You will reach your goals. You just have to keep going, and that is what's important. So today in 52 week, we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 321, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 327. Very exciting. So I almost didn't stuff this, and I thought, you know what, let's see what we have left in the budget. So I budgeted out everything else, and then I took what was left and I did, you know, an amount, because it's still important to be stuffing something into these envelopes. So now moving on to my daughter's envelope. You will see another 20 in here because I need to change, as I said earlier, but that's okay. I will break them later for her. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54 in her envelope. And that is perfect because we still have a little time before she needs that money. So gifts is getting, sorry, everything is different this week, so I'm having to keep up. Okay, gifts is getting 10. So we now have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 51 in gifts. I'm not sure why we have that random one. I'm gonna have to think about that, but that's okay. Oh, because we put 11 in last week. That's right. And I don't know why I did that either. Haircuts is getting 5. So we now have 20, 40, 45, and 50 in haircuts, which is perfect. Home is getting 5 as well. Oh, I had an extra 5 there. So we now have 20, 30, 40, and 45 in home. My husband is not getting anything, and I'm not getting anything, and we already stuffed our challenges. So we are done with this binder for now. We're going to set this aside and grab our high priority, long-term savings. And let's see what we have here. Anniversary is getting 10. So we now have 100, 110, 120, 121, and 122. It's wonderful. I think we decided, of course, it's not till June, so we still have time, but we decided to take a couple of days and go somewhere, and then, you know, maybe go out to dinner, or just like an overnight and dinner. So that'll help, and then we'll take money out of our travel fund if we need to. Christmas is getting 10 this week. It normally gets 20, but that is okay. So we now have 1, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, and 250. That is fantastic. It's really getting up there. Car maintenance is getting 5. Let's see. Here we go. And it now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Fantastic. I love seeing these envelopes just build up towards something that I'm saving for. Dad's Day is getting 5 as well. And we now have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, and 97. That is fantastic. Emergency fund. I'm sorry, the thunder is so loud today. Emergency fund is getting 10. And we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 270, and 275. Oh my gosh. We are so close to that 300 mark. Oh my goodness. I may just have to do 25 next week if I can instead of 20 so that we can go ahead and do 300 by March. That would be fabulous. Life policies is getting 5. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. Fantastic. It is really coming along. I am loving this journey. It's giving me peace of mind for, you know, these things that are coming up. Most of these are annually, and just knowing that I'm not going to have to struggle when it comes to make the payment or whatever. It just makes so much more sense to me. Memberships is getting 5. If you're on the fence, wondering if you should be budgeting, yes, you should. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 6, and 107. And this is for like Sam's Club, Prime membership, and I've also added in our P.O. box because we pay it annually. Mother's Day is getting 5. And we now have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 15, 20, 25, 26, and 127. We're getting really close to our goal in here, which is fantastic. Subscriptions is getting $3 per usual. As you know, we're not currently paying any memberships until probably closer to June, I think. It may be May. So we're just slowly building up to when we do have to start paying. So 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36 in subscriptions. Tags is getting 5. And this we pay annually. And it's due in October. So 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, and 10. 110. That is fantastic. We're getting close to our goal in that as well. Travel, and these amounts will change from travel for next week. It is getting 10, so 2 5s. Because I will be taking some out to pay back the credit card. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. $825. And I know you might be wondering, why would you not just take it all out of travel? But we are planning a trip in the fall, and I want to make sure we don't have to put any of that on credit card if we don't have to. So thank you so much for joining me for my video today. I hope the rain, thunder, lightning, the interruption in the middle with the phone call wasn't too bad for you guys. I hope that you have a great weekend. I hope that it's beautiful weather wherever you are. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually participating in a walk for the cause. I'm not very, I don't know. I don't exercise a ton, because I haven't been to the gym in about a month. So, yeah, we'll see. It's about a 7-mile walk. So hopefully I can make it the whole way. So, yeah, send a little prayer and good vibes for me tomorrow that I can do that. So I just like supporting, good causes and things like that. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I will see you next week for our cash stuffing, the last one of March. These months are now flying by, you guys. So make the most of your money and start you a budget and have fun doing it. Bye, guys.